What's up, everybody? I am Silver Spies, and this is Gwent. In this video, I'm going to be playing a tactical decision poison deck. The idea of this deck, of course, is to play the Masquerade ball twice, utilizing a Sirevar Anahid to shuffle it back into the deck. We've got Matahuri and Roderick, as well as our leader that can potentially fetch it. And we've also got a very interesting combo with Isbell of Hague and Matahuri that can be executed on blue coin to flip the coin flip into your favor, which is pretty awesome, considering that there are almost no more card advantage plays in the game anymore. As you might have noticed, I miss Silver Spies. I think they really added a higher skill ceiling into the game that really served to kind of separate the better players from the worst players. And I miss those card advantage plays a lot. So I'm a big fan of being able to execute that very cool combo. In addition to those gold plays, it's a pretty standard poison status sort of bronze core. As always, the deck list will be available in the video description, so let's get into some games here and see how this deck performs. I'm not sure what my expectations are for how this deck is going to perform. I can see reasons why it might succeed. It can also be, even despite all of the consistency cards included, it can be a little bit of a victim of its own inconsistency sometimes. So we'll have to see how it performs.
Let's get this over with.
You know, a Death's Shadow matchup would seem to be advantageous. I don't have access to the ball just yet. Some locks, those are good. Tourney Joust. I think I'll mulligan the Tourney Joust here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potential poisons. Along with Vincent, I have 1, 2 aristocrats in hand. I think I'm going to mulligan maybe my weakest poison here. Didn't find the ball or a way to access it.
Great and grave are your sins.
So there's positives and negatives to this matchup with Death's Shadow here. Obviously they make some pretty big units, which is good for poison, but they also play a lot of Death Wish units, which is quite bad for poison. How many aristocrats do I have in the deck? 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to play this Thirsty Dame. I think I should just go ahead and lock the Penitent. May be difficult to play the ball twice in this game. We'll have to see how it shakes out.
Do not make me beg.
Another poison? Sure, I'll take that. I think I will go ahead and play the Thirsty Dame.
My, the Van Moorlehems, they truly spoil us.
You know, without playing that card, it might be pretty difficult to keep up in this round. There's some diviner value, which I wasn't sure that I was going to find.
All these signs can mean but one thing.
What about Cave Troll? I suppose I can answer Cave Troll with Vincent.
I divined this move from a sparrow's innards.
Go ahead and play my first fangs here, I think. Yeah, that seems to be the play.
Arsenic or nightshade?
Okay. Can threaten him with a rot tosser here. The cow carcass might get eaten. It also might not. Could lock that. To a certain extent, I'm running low on aristocrats, but again, I don't think that I'm going to be able to play the ball twice in
Few
this game.
poachers dare venture into the Van Morleham's wood.
Now, the defender would have gotten me ahead in that situation because I have Roach, but I don't want to allow him to get this consume ability off, so I'm willing to go down a card to shut that down. Interesting. So the question is, how much do I care about winning this round? I think I would definitely like to win this round and get last say. I'll go ahead and play the Morale.
He who knows too much dies too soon.
I can potentially, he could potentially be my target to put back into the deck with a Sire. I think I'm actually going to play the Defender here over the Fangs. I think the Fangs will find some really good value. I think Defender's only going to be worth 7.
There's order! And out feed!
We win the first round down a card. He doesn't seem to be playing an insectoid heavy version of the deck. Roderick not guaranteed to find the Masquerade ball. He's played 1 insectoid, the Endriga Warrior. I mean, I think with double Last Say, with Ispell, we ought to be able to win a long round against this deck. If he has Kikimore Queens, should be able to remove them. I will go ahead and take a pass here. Also, this is a pretty awkward hand for pushing round 2. Okay, good draws. So Roderick, what do you got for me? Still got a couple of targets. I think I'll just mulligan this card. Okay. Much more poison than this. Start with the Masquerade Ball.
No one refuses me. Never.
Never. We'll see if he's playing a random Bomb Heaver. If not, we can use a Sire to put Morale back, and use Roderick to fetch him with Mata.
Music marries cultures, connects folk to one another.
Alright, well in that case I think I'll just kill one of these Endriga larvas. I don't think I want to do anything else just yet. There's a good poison target. Also a good lock target. I think what I could do is lock the larva and poison the beast. That seems to be pretty good.
The hounds have caught a scent.
Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
Alright, so how best to deal with that? Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Asire.
Yes? What is it?
Put Morale back in the deck. Interesting. Uses leader on the eggs. Usually you would expect him to use leader on Caranthir. I guess maybe he just figures the Kikimore is going to die no matter what he does.
What is it you want?
Feeling a bit peckish?
With me, you'll forget your sorrows.
Go ahead and play the Morale here.
In my trade, I am a great artist.
Okay. Oh, he puts it in the back. Interesting. Well, I don't necessarily need to do anything about that just yet. I can just go ahead and poison this Kikimore.
Hair slick on Nightshade.
After this, I think the sequencing is Vincent, Cupbearer, Isbel, Joachim, whatever card I draw. It's possible I might have wanted to go for leader at some point. Let's see. I don't have that many poisons left. For now,
All gentlemen have their vices.
just destroy the defender. I think I'll go with leader now. So Joachim, if I can play Thirsty Dame now, Joachim will bring me Rot Tosser? Okay. It's possible I maybe should have played Thirsty Dame
A superb specimen.
a little
Truly.
earlier than I did. still kind of getting the hang of this deck. But it looks like it's going to work out. Okay.
It's not too late to walk away.
Okay. So I definitely want to play the Joachim first.
I shall flog them into submission.
And play Isbel. Oh, not much either way. Oh, I can kill the kill the Yagurn. Alright. Pretty good win there. That's a pretty good matchup as well. GG. I'll tell you something though. This is a complicated deck to play. There's a lot of moving parts. A lot of different things to consider.
I shall not repeat Emir's mistakes.
Deadeye ambush. He could be. He's playing elves. Elf swarm. I have a lot of poisons. I think I'll mulligan the Tourney Joust. Maybe the Diviner. Well, I don't have guaranteed access to Mata, so I can't pull off the combo here. Don't have guaranteed access to a Sire here. But nonetheless, I think what we want to do is start with the Masquerade Ball.
No one refuses me. Never.
Perhaps boost up this Thirsty Dame. I don't think elves have Tall Punish necessarily, but he might be running Mullane. Am I going to save this for anything else? You know, I might want to save it for Morale. So I think I will hold on to it for now. Okay, there's the Bomb Heaver, sure. I think I'll just go with a second Thirsty Dame here.
Ah, a taste of Nordling, is it? Death awaits us all.
Blue Mountain Elite, interesting. Could play Rot Tosser here. Still potentially want to hold this to boost the Morale or the Isbel, but I've got a lot of status effects here, so it might be worth it to save the... the thirsty dame from death here. I think I'll go ahead and do that.
Swords I smile at, weapons laugh to scorn.
It seems like it's worth locking.
Beaters, forward! Let the hunt begin.
How many aristocrats do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fine.
Humans to the sea!
Interesting, so he doesn't threaten a scorch there. What can I get from... Dispel is okay, Cupbearer is okay. Joachim is questionable, Defender's probably fine. Mata gets me Joachim. But then I play her now, she can't necessarily get me the scenario later on in the game. I mean, with two thirsty dames on the board, I think I'll go ahead and play him. Probably take this Cupbearer.
Never snip from the master's table. Never!
Got 4 aristocrats in the deck now. Didn't find a sire. It may be worth playing the tortoise. I may be able to trade the tortoise for 2 cards of his. I don't think I necessarily want to give him as long a round as he wants here. This is a little risky, but I'm going to play the tortoise. Try and trade a bronze.
Your tricks will not save you, Dwarf.
Okay. I mean, I've got about the best hand I could have without having my combo pieces. This deck is so reliant on the combo. It has 5 elves in hand, 2 non-elves. Man, Joachim is just such a huge gamble. I think I'm going to have to take a pass and hope that I can get double assay with Isabel and draw into my combo pieces. I'm not thrilled about it. Okay. That makes me feel a lot better. Tourney Joust. I can do better than Tourney Joust. Okay, Defender, yes. And if I hold this, then I don't have to play Vincent right away. I think I'm going to keep this hand. Surely he's not running 2 bomb heavers, is he? That would be crazy. Still, I might just start with the Defender.
Death to Old One!
So the sequencing would be Defender, Asire, Mata, Thirsty Dame, and then kind of go from there.
Behold Nilfgaard's iron might!
What about Leader? Leader is probably getting a poison card, so I want to hold on to it for now. Okay, that's fine.
Mountains!
That is only really a big problem if he has
I shall do as you command.
2 bomb heavers.
Wow.
Oh, so he's got a scenario as well. Sure.
Music marries cultures, connects folk to one another.
I mean, he's going to have a lot of points here. So he might be able to kill my Thirsty Dame, but I don't think I can really wait any longer, given the cards I have in hand.
True pleasures come once darkness falls.
Could search for a Tourney Joust, but I don't think I will.
An ill wind blows.
Interesting. I could search for the Imperial Diviner. I kind of like that play. Didn't find it. I'll take the fangs here for the direct poison.
Drinking can be hazardous to your health.
Oh dear, have I something in my teeth?
And I have an Alba armored cavalry coming with Joachim, which is not great.
Death to Old One! Wow.
off your arms, then we'll talk.
I'll go ahead and take it.
I shall flog them into submission.
Hair or Nightshade?
To thee, Nigloire!
Well, that was a mistake. I thought those cards were going to come out in the opposite order. I wanted to poison the Vernassil.
No mercy!
Four, 5, 6. Thing is, I don't know how many elves he has now. I think the sequencing is going to be Hunter, Moral, Isbel, Vincent. He probably does not have 3
Few poachers
elves.
dare
Yeah.
venture into the Van Morleholm's wood.
I'll just apply a lead. Actually, the other card was Rot Tosser.
Waste of arrows, that lot.
So if I play this spell later on, I'm not going to be able to get the full effect of the Rat Tosser, but the Rat Tosser is not really going to do much for me anyway. Yeah, I think this is going to be a loss. I think I'll give him the Isbel here to kill with Great Oak.
Make love, not war.
Yeah, I don't really know what I could have done different in this. Didn't draw into the combo pieces to push round 2, and that's really where I kind of lost the game with those round 2 draws.
A dagger. Where's the challenge?
If I had been able to push in the second round, I would have been in a little bit more of an advantageous position.
Admirable move. I'm impressed.
Stress release is necessary for one's health.
This is a pretty bad matchup anyway. It's kind of the opposite of the first matchup, right? That was a great matchup for this deck. This was a very poor matchup for this deck. And my first impressions are that you're probably going to find a lot of your results with this deck are based on the matchups. It seems very matchup dependent. So if you're seeing a lot of tall units around, it might be worth giving it a shot. If not, then maybe look for something else to play. Either way, it's an interesting deck. Definitely rewarding to play in the sense that it requires a lot of brain power to play it well, a lot of thinking, a lot of sequencing considerations. So yeah, that was Poison. Thanks for tuning in. and I'll see you next time with more Gwent.